Tucson, the city everybody wants to get with. First it was Spain. Of course, Spain is sexy, has a dreamy accent, lots of gold. It wears one of these things. But then Mexico has a revolution. Pretty sexy too. Awesome salsa. Mexico totally turns from the zero into the hero. So Tucson says, cool, I'll be with you. Te quiero, Mexico. Then America's like, but we love you too, Tucson, be with us. Watch this, we're gonna beat up Mexico, and we totally beat them in a freaking war. But still, Tucson is not impressed. Why are you so cold, girl? I'm not saying you're a gold digger, Tucson, but it wasn't until the U.S. backed up a big dump truck of cash and pays Mexico mucho dinero that you finally decide to get with us. The U.S. got a deal. We're talking Black Friday, sleeping all night on the sidewalk outside Best Buy, dressed like Mario, waiting for the new Nintendo kind of deal. So how much did we pay? Hang out for a minute and find out. This is AZ in 3. After winning the war with Mexico in 1848, the United States helped its neighbor to the south unburden itself from all that annoying land that today makes up California, Nevada, Utah, and parts of Arizona and New Mexico. No problem, we're here to help. Love you, Mexico. But we still really need to work on our personal boundaries, and within a few years, the poorly defined border between the US and Mexico was once again leading toward a potential conflict. Also, some influential people in the US were eager to put a transcontinental railroad through the southern part of the US, over land that Mexico still owned. Even the fastest ships at that time would take 3 months to go from the East Coast to California. A cross-country train would be able to do it in 4 days. So once again, the US swiped right and got back in touch with Mexico. US President Pierce appointed a matchmaker by the name of James Gadsden to go purchase the land that included Tucson, Tombstone, Yuma, and the entire Mesilla Valley. It just so happened that Gadsden was a former executive at a railroad company that was trying to build a railroad along the southern route. Funny how that happens. Gadsden went to Mexico to meet with President Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, who was anxious to make a deal because of his country's debt from the Mexican-American and other wars. President Santa Anna agreed to sell about 30,000 square miles of land west of the Rio Grande and south of the Gila River for just $10 million. The purchase price came out to 53 cents per acre. That's just $20 per acre in today's money. Indeed, a southern rail route was eventually built. Today, the railroads that cross these lands are some of the busiest in the Western Hemisphere. And we finally got to be with Tucson, our bay. Thanks for getting with us. This is AZ in 3.